What if I told you that the easiest way to start a new challenging habit is to make it last for less than 2 minutes? What if I told you that the secret to becoming a great writer, athlete, or leader is to fall in love with boredom? Your biggest enemy isn't procrastination, but a failure to master the first 5 seconds of any task. The extraordinary life is simply the sum of tiny, repeatable actions. Your character is not written in grand declarations. It is etched into your daily routine. Most people chase monumental changes, only to be crushed by the weight of the effort. But the master understands that success is not a leap. It is a system of relentless smallness. We are conditioned by culture to believe in the dramatic makeover, the overnight success, the willpower warrior. But willpower is a finite resource. True, lasting change doesn't drain your energy, it conserves it. This session is your guide to harnessing the unstoppable, quiet force of habit, transforming the energy of struggle into the effortless momentum of automatic success. You must make the right actions easier than the wrong ones. Today, we'll dive into 2 laws of automatic success: stacking as the engine of change and the compounding truth. We'll also cover the crucial element, the habit loop's backdoor. Get ready to redefine what hard work actually means. Part 2. The second law, stacking as the engine of change. Next, we use stacking as the engine of change. You must link the new desire to the existing reality. This is architectural genius, not willpower. It eliminates the need for decision-making by creating a simple, ironclad rule. After current habit, I will new habit. Identify an existing habit that you never miss: brushing your teeth, drinking coffee, closing your laptop, and immediately attach the new behavior to it. You are using the established gravity of your life to pull the new habit into existence. For example, after I close my laptop at 5 p.m., I will immediately do 10 push-ups. The action of closing the laptop becomes the trigger for the push-ups. Habit stacking is most powerful when combined with environment design. This means structuring your surroundings to make good habits obvious and bad habits invisible. Your environment is the silent architect of your behavior. Want to eat healthier? Put a bowl of fruit on the counter, make it obvious, and move the snack cabinet to a high, hard-to-reach shelf. Make the bad habit invisible. Want to read before bed? Put the book right on top of the pillow, make it obvious. Move your phone charger to another room, make the bad habit invisible. You don't need motivation, you need a better system. You are engineering your environment to make good behavior inevitable. Make the right actions easier than the wrong ones. Part 3. The third law, the compounding truth. The third law is to embrace the compounding truth. Do not chase spectacular results in the first week. You must fall in love with the process itself, not the fleeting outcome. This is where most people fail. They crave the rush of the breakthrough and abandon the habit during the long, monotonous phase of build-up. But what if I told you that the secret to mastery is to fall in love with boredom? The people who get ahead are the ones who can handle the same routine, the same minimal effort, day in and day out, without complaint. The difference between a professional and an amateur is that the professional shows up even when they don't feel like it, and they do the work because they value the consistency. Every small, consistent action is like a vote for the person you wish to become. Some days, you will feel nothing, see no change. You'll be stuck in the valley of disappointment, or what scientists call the plateau of latent potential. You put in the work, but the results haven't shown up yet. This is where 92% of people quit. But consistency, applied over time, is the magic no strategy can beat. It is the difference between a small stream and a grand, unstoppable river. A 1% improvement every day is a 37-fold improvement over the course of a year. The results are not linear. They are exponential. You must trust the process, not the short-term feeling. The greatest breakthroughs happen in the quiet moments when no one is watching. Part 4, the habit loop's back door and the 4 Ds. So, what do you do when you hit that moment of resistance? When your old bad habit is screaming for attention? This is the secret, the habit loop's back door, and it's all about mastering the first 5 seconds. Your greatest enemy isn't procrastination. It's the failure to interrupt the pattern. When the urge to check your phone or hit the snooze button arises, you have a 5-second window to change your mind. We can call this the 5-second switch. Once you start debating the action, the old habit has already won. The rule is simple. If you know you should do something, start counting backward from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on 1, you move. You physically change your state before your brain can veto it. This forces the shift from autopilot to intentional action. We've covered building good habits. Now let's quickly cover destroying bad ones with the 4 Ds of bad habits. Dramatize the consequence. Clearly link the bad habit to a negative outcome. Example, this cigarette will lead to a cough and lower my energy tomorrow. Delay the reward. Make the bad habit harder to do. If you check social media too much, put the app in a folder on the 4th screen of your phone. Add friction. Delete the trigger. Make it invisible. If you eat too much junk food, don't buy it. If you procrastinate by watching TV, put the remote batteries in a different drawer. Decide on an alternative. Don't just remove a bad habit, replace it. Instead of saying, I won't check my phone, say, when I feel the urge to check my phone, I will take 3 deep breaths. Conclusion, the destiny of smallness. Let's quickly recap the framework for automatic success. Stacking. Link the new habit to an existing one. Use architecture, not willpower. The compounding truth. Fall in love with the boredom of consistency. Trust the exponential curve. The habit loop's back door. Master the first 5 seconds of resistance with the 5-second switch. The power of habits grants you the ability to achieve your destiny by simply showing up. Your life is the sum of your habits, not the sum of your intentions. What are the tiny, invisible actions you are taking today that are casting a vote for your future self? The framework is here. The choice is yours. Final question. What is the one small, unstoppable habit you will commit to today? Let us know in the comments below. Subscribe to The Productive Path to continue building the framework for your highest life. If this video helped you, like and share it with someone who needs to hear the truth about consistent, quiet effort. We'll see you next week.